promises to be the pop music event of the decade. David Bowie is back in Britain for a whirlwind whip round the major population centres. He's been to Wembley, Birmingham and Edinburgh, and tonight, Saturday and Sunday, he's at MILTON Keynes. A major pop event like this needs as much planning as a military campaign. And Marcus Powell's been to see how they're going to cope with an army of 150,000.
In just 2 hours' time, poet, actor and rock superstar David Bowie will step out on stage here at the MILTON Keynes Bowl. He'll be greeted by 50,000 faithful fans. Many began queuing from dawn. The next 3 nights at the Bowl are the culmination of his first British tour for 5 years. 500,000 ticket applications were received within 24 hours of the tour being announced. MILTON Keynes was added to the itinerary just to cope with demand. At 36 and after 16 years at the top, Bowie's still the man everyone wants to see. Getting the show on the road's an operation of mammoth military proportions. Behind the scenes is Britain's best-known promoter, Harvey Goldsmith.
Mainly just lots of different groups all doing different things, and the weather. If the weather stays fine, as it hopefully will do today, we can get everything done very smoothly. We've got about 50 or 60 different organisations working here, and it's just coordinating them all, getting them all into position and then going with it.
What sort of setup do you have with regards to all the security people? I mean, what sort of numbers are involved?
It's about 400 security blokes here from 3 different outfits. We have one section that does the turnstiles and the search to stop people coming in with bottles and cans. We have another group that do perimeter. We have another lot backstage. We have another lot who do the bowl itself. And then we have spares.
You made some special arrangements for the stage setup. Special video screen, that's a new thing, isn't it?
Yeah, we're using the Diamond Vision screen that we used for the Rolling Stones last year, which basically is the only system that gives you daylight vision, so you can actually see the thing at the back of the bowl, brings it all closer to you. The only problem with it is as you can see, it's the biggest heap of tin and metal I've ever seen in my life, and it weighs about 27 tonne, and it's a nightmare trying to get it up in the sky. Other than that, we're all right.
It took 22 articulated lorries full of equipment and a stage crew of 120 to set up the show. Batteries of lights and a sound system generating 100,000 watts of power helped bring the music to the masses. To top it all, there's a £1.5 million instant replay video screen poised above the stage. Right up to the last minute, Bowie's band were doing sound checks to make sure everything runs smoothly. For the man himself, a few special creature comforts were imported. They even thought of the goldfish. Having a slightly less pampered existence, the police and St John Ambulance were there in force.
We plan well ahead with the organisers and other organisations, and hopefully we pull it off as a team effort today.
Drink and drugs are always things which are highlighted by the papers. Are problems as bad as sometimes made out?
Well, perhaps not as alarmist as some people will have you believe. Certainly there will be some drink consumed here today, I'm quite sure, and over the next 2 days. But hitherto we've not had any problems at all at major events here.
Most of the problems we get are very minor, usually the result of the youngsters probably having a poor diet for the past 48 hours on their way here, and then having to stand for hours. Already at this time, there's 3,000 or 4,000 people in the car park waiting to get in. Well, they'll be standing there, and we could have a few minor casualties from them later on, yes.
Bowl was created with the clay and earth scraped up to make way for MILTON Keynes. It offers something for everyone. The King of Rock this month and a medieval jousting tournament next.
Now to Paul Barnes. He might not sing as well as David Bowie, but I'll bet he gets more interesting mail. This week, polls